your freaking friend just fed your dog a beer or let them lick a shot of vodka. Who does that? So you landed on this video because you want to know if your dog is gonna die. I'm gonna tell you the exact amount that's a lethal dose for your pet and what is safe if they did drink a little bit of it. So stay tuned. In the complicated terms that you probably just Googled, the lethal dose of ethanol or alcohol for a dog to ingest is 5.5 grams per kg or 2.5 grams per pound. That can be fatal. Skip to the middle of this video, you guys, and I made a chart for you that tells you exactly how much is lethal for your pet depending on their weight. But we're gonna talk about a few things before I get there. If you're panicking right now, go ahead and get to that chart. Just like us, guys, alcohol is toxic to our body. It crosses that blood-brain barrier and hinders our brain. And dogs will experience things such as stumbling and trembling, falling over. They might act weird. They might start breathing weird. And in lethal scenarios, they can go into a coma or they could die. So this normally happens within 20 to 90 minutes. But if it's been longer than 90 minutes, still keep an eye on your dog if you know that they've ingested a lot of alcohol. Other things that have alcohol in it that's not just beer, vodka, wine, and liquors is sourdough. If they eat dough or jumped up on the counter and ate a whole thing of dough, that fermentation turns into alcohol in their stomach and can be toxic. So you do need to bring them to a veterinarian, make them vomit that up, or you can use activated charcoal, which I've made a whole video on that. You guys can click on it right here and that'll tell you how to use activated charcoal to detox them. Other things that have alcohol in them are like rum cakes. You know, any candies with liquor in them. These are sweet and your dogs might want to eat them. They're more tempted to eat these types of alcohol things. But dogs usually don't want to drink a beer or drink wine or drink vodka. They smell it and they're like, ew, I don't want this. But if it's a flavored cocktail or a flavored vodka drink, or like a Fruit Loop vodka for all I know, they might go ahead and lap it all up. Or if you're at a party out at a barbecue and it's really hot and your dog has nothing to drink and that idiot friend pours them a beer, they're gonna drink it. So those are the things you need to look out for. I kept things simple for you and I made this chart. So each beer has 14 grams of ethanol. So let's start with our bigger dogs like Labrador Retrievers. They weigh about 60 pounds. So their weight into grams per kg comes out to 166 grams, or about 10 beers is lethal for a Labrador. So that's a lot of beers for a 60-pound dog. Someone has to actively give them 10 beers, but you never know what can happen. So as the size of the dog decreases, so does the amount of alcohol to poison them. Now let's look at the Beagle or the Mini Doodles, who are around 35 to 40 pounds. They're gonna need about 87 grams of alcohol to be their lethal dose, and this comes out to about 6 beers. Now, let's look at that Maltese and the Yorkies. We're getting to our tiny dog breeds. This is where things are gonna be more scary, and whoever's watching this video who's concerned, if you have a small dog, you do need to be a little more worried because those dogs at 12 pounds only need 30 grams of alcohol or 2 beers. So if somebody at a party gave your dog 2 beers, this is a lethal dose for them, and that can be really scary. You're gonna need to get them to a veterinarian. And when it comes to your wines and liquor, they have about 10 grams of ethanol per glass or per 1 ounce shot of vodkas or tequilas or rum. So any of those liquors you need to treat the same as that beer chart that I just put up. So 10 beers is about equal to 10 shots of vodka, 10 glasses of wine would be lethal for your dog. So now that you learned everything about alcohol, don't go anywhere. I need to thank this video's sponsor, which is Barco Uniforms. And I'm wearing these adorable and comfortable knit scrubs that are new this summer. So look at how cute these things are. I'm gonna put a link in my description below. You guys can click on it, and there's gonna be a discount code down there that you guys can use to save money when you shop online for your new pair of scrubs. So we need to use common sense. If you have a tiny dog and they drink drank a certain amount of alcohol or vodka or wine, that little amount, or they ate that rum cake, right? That whole rum cake. That cake with that vodka can really hurt a small dog. And then your bigger dogs, they have a higher tolerance. Obviously, they're bigger, they can handle more. But if they've had anything at all and you're on this video because you're worried, please refer to my activated charcoal video of how much to give them. Even if they've had a small amount, giving them activated charcoal is not gonna hurt them. Go to your local pharmacy, pick up some activated charcoal, and give them some pills of it. I put the doses in that video. All right, guys, if this helped you, please subscribe to my channel, hit the thumbs up, and hit the bell to get notifications for when I make more veterinary videos. This is the easiest way for me to reach thousands of pet owners. So by you guys subscribing, it really helps me and it helps my channel grow. And make sure to comment below if any of my videos have helped you or if this video just helped you because your dog got into alcohol and you really needed this video. Please comment below, I'd love to read it.